Alrighty then, let's get out of this clown show. I need a ticket to get into the main stage. I don't have a ticket to get in the main stage. I need more moxie, I believe. Let's go this way. Yeah, I think I need more moxie. So let's just take another peek real fast. I think it's this one. Take a closer look. What's the game? Give it a shot. Oh, shoot the jaguar. 30 moxie. Wow, I got a ticket. Woo! Yeah. I think I had a... Did I eat something? Did I not eat something? Did I level myself up? I must have leveled myself up. Who remembers at this point, right? Let's go inside the main stage. Talk to him. Clown crosses his arms and grunts as you approach. Ticket, please. Here's my ticket. Okay. Cool. Let's get in. Get in. Oh, yes. Can I talk to you again? It's the same muscular's count. Okay, whatever. Let's just have a seat. You take a seat, a smattering of the patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there's a crash of cymbals and a clown runs into the backstage curtain and jumps onto the stage. In contrast to the other clown's colorful clothing, his is relatively simple. Black wool trousers and a bright crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket with fringe on its sleeves. His face paint is plain white without any colored accents, contrasting his curled black mustache and thin goatee. A snappy silk top hat and a rakish tilt tops his outfit. He doffs his hat and bows with a deep theatrical flourish. Oh, look at him. He looks amazing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and welcome him to one and all to the Baranby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow. Perfectly normal. Correct. I hope you've been enjoying this attractions and distractions from our little traveling carnival, and now it's time for our star performance, the main attraction. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for... A loud drum roll starts in the gestures of the curtain, and then the cymbals crash again. The clown puts his hat back on with a chuckle. Me, Barnaby Bob. That's good plot. Much obliged, much obliged. You're far too kind. Why, I haven't even shown you anything yet. With a laugh, he flips a large Bowie knife into the air. You didn't even see where it came from. The knife glitters as it spins, catches, and he flips it in the air again, this time catching and balancing it on its point, on the tip of his finger. Ouch. He holds the pose very still for a moment, then jerks his hand out of the way. The knife thunks into the wood on the stage floor, deep enough that he has to give it a jerk from the side to side before he can yank the blade free. He winks broadly to the audience. Wouldn't be any fun if they weren't sharp, would it, ladies and gents? Clap. He pulls 2 more knives from his jacket and begins a flashy and elaborate knife-jiggling act. 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4, and then his hat is added into the mix, floating lightly through the cascade of knives without a single scratch. He finishes the routine by catching 2 of the knives, each in hand, and allowing his hat to fall neatly to the ground before catching it on the tip of his boot and kicking it back into the air. Oh, this guy's real handy with the knife, right? Now there's some applause. I believe I've earned. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it took a lot of hats to get where I am today. He chuckles as he adjusts his hat back to his originally rakish tilt. Now for the grand finale. Finale! For this, I'll need a volunteer! A few hands go up. Barnaby Bob ignores them and looks directly at you. How about you? What the hell, sure. Okay, good. I like a brave one. Step right up here on the stage. What's your name? Jazzy Duty. It's a real pleasure to finally meet you, Jazzy Sneaky Duty. I'm so sneaky. A couple of clowns hauls a large wooden panel about 7 feet tall and 4 feet wide up on the stage. They stand out up vertically behind you and stay there, holding it steady. It has 2 holes in it, slightly above waist level, and a lot of knife marks. Press your back flat against the wood, please, and put your hands through the holes. You do so. The holes are just a fraction too high, so it's not very comfortable. And then one of the clowns pulls your arms back tighter and ties them around with a rough hemp, so it becomes even more uncomfortable with a variety of reasons. Don't worry, this is just make sure you don't make any sudden unexpected movements. We wouldn't want that to happen, would we? Fret not, miss. Everything's under control. He steps up close to you and adjusts your collar, brushes a little dust off your shoulders. My control. You know, Jazzy, we get a sharp customer through here from time to time, but my, you're the sharpest I've seen yet. However, I bet a shiny silver dollar I've got something up my sleeve that's even sharper. His pupils narrow to vertical slits as he grins, revealing rows of pointed yellow shark teeth. As he turns away, you can see that the heart in the shoulder of his leather jacket is drawn with an arrow through it with the word Mom. Doesn't look painted on. Oh, dude's got a tattoo of his mom. You struggle a little bit, but your arms are too tightly bound. The rough hemp rope digs into your wrist. Barnaby Bob strolls to the other end of the stage and turns to face you. Now, don't worry. This will all soon be over. Just don't move. You hear a knife in his hand he has a knife in his hand again, and it gives a few twirls and flips, and light reflected from the blade glitting your eye, and then, without warning, he hurls it at you. Thunk! Knife hits the wood before you can even blink, a hair's breadth from your left ear. Alright, I'm gonna stare him down. Barnaby Bob grins at you as the crowd applauds. Another knife appears in his hand and an apple in the other. He tosses the apple at one of the stagehands, who carefully balances on top of your head. Time for old William Tell routine. A bit cliche, perhaps, but there's a reason it's a classic. Eh, ladies and gentlemen? Take a deep breath. The crowd watches with rapt attention as he flourishes the knife, spinning it and flipping it behind his back. Then, faster than you can register, thwack! Cold apple juice dribbles down your hair and down the back of your neck. 2 for 2! What do you say, Jazzy? Shall we go for one more? Stare him down! Staring him down. I'm looking at him right between the eyes. With my eyes. Well, stare at him with my eyes, my eyeballs. Barnaby Bob pulls out the large knife and gives it a quick stropping across the pale leather sleeve of his jacket. Then whips a colorful spotted handkerchief from the pocket and blindfolds himself. This time, his smile is much colder. I advise you to watch closely, Jazzy Duty, since you're the only one who can. Watch closely. The crowd laughs, but you don't really hear it. The knife spins in his hand. This time, either because of the adrenaline or because you're actually moving slower. You can see the motion of his arms as he throws it. He twists his wrists in an odd way that you don't think he did before. The knife is flying at you. The knife is flying directly at you. Don't move. The knife, incredibly, swerves at the last possible moment. Thunk! You can feel the wood shake from the force as it stabs into the board. The metal is cold against your right cheek. The audience erupts in cheers as Barnaby Bob removes his blindfold and pumps his fist triumphantly. One of the stagehand clowns unties your wrist and helps you get into your arms out of the holes. Bob takes your hand and raises it into the air victoriously. Well, now, ain't she a good sport, folks? And as brave a target as ever had. Take a bow. You bow to the cheering crowd, carefully keeping your eyes on Barnaby Bob. He bows as well, removing his hat with an elaborate flourish, and then he takes a sip of paper out of it. And as a token of appreciation, I'd like to give you our star volunteer gift, a year's supply of dynamite. Use it in good health. What? As he hands you the coupon, the clown leans closer to your ear. This is your only warning you'll get, girl. You got an item. Coupon for your supply of dynamite. Barnaby Bob waves and blows kisses to the crowd as you climb down the stage, and then he disappears through the backstage curtain. All right. That was my only, Oh, they're ready to leave. Wait, what? Wow, they packed up quick. Oh, it's his trailer. The wagon is old but well maintained. A brass plaque on the door reads Baranby Bob. Knock politely. Come in. Enter. He opened the door and walked into Baranby Bob's office. He looks up from his desk and surprised to see you. You! Here, I thought I made myself perfectly clear. This is the last time we met. And yet you knock politely and walk straight into the lion's mouth. You are either extremely brave or extraordinarily foolish, girl. Both, I might hazard to guess. I've got some questions that need answered. And you think I'm going to answer them? If I didn't find you amusing, I'd vanquish you off the face of the earth for what little you already know. I appreciate that, but I can't leave the situation unresolved. What curiosity to the cat is going to seem like a Sunday picnic compared to what I'll do to you if you anger me, Missy? Go ahead and ask your questions, but bear in mind, I already gave you a fair warning. Okay, let's start asking him all the questions. Who are you? Why, I'm Barnaby Bob, at your service, ma'am. You know what I mean. And if my estimation of your intelligence was not entirely off the mark, you already know your damn answer. You are wasting my time and yours, and you have precious little. All right, well, what are you doing here? Straight to the heart of the matter? Well, now I had you pegged as a clever one, so why don't you tell me? You're here to take over, you're here because of cows, or you're here on a murdering spree? I don't think he wants a murdering spree. Taking over seems probably... I'm gonna say here because of cows. Perhaps you've got a brain rattling around that skull of yours after all. That's correct. The cows came home, as you say, and we followed them. Why? Why? Don't disappoint me now that I've impressed me, kid. Think about it. Your age-old enemy that you've been fighting since time out of mind ups and leaves. No farewells, no postcard. Wouldn't you want to know what the hell was going on? You don't know? Dear, oh dear, I've gone and said something I probably shouldn't have. Missy, you are treading some dangerous thin ice right now. I hope you are thanking your lucky stars that I consider you to be essentially insignificant. I could hear those gears ticking in that 3-pound dog's dinner you call a brain miss. Now it's my turn to ask you a question. How are you going to convince me that I shouldn't just make you disappear like a fart in a tornado? That seems aggressive. Well, make it good, Jazzy. Make it good because you got one chance. All right, you need me. I have friends in high places. It would be a waste of your time. It'd be a waste of your time. Oh, you already wasted so much of my time, girl. I think I can spare a little more, but it is rare that I get to have such a diverting conversation. So I'm going to be more merciful. I will allow you to leave here standing on your own 2 legs, but you will not be returning. If I ever see your face again, girl, I will nail it to the wall. He calls for a clown guard and has you escort him. Well, I think I know what to do. I think I might go back to that skeleton ranch and have them burn down this motherfucker. Just burn it down. Good for all dead. Alright, you fair enough pair of binoculars? Sure. I don't mind another pair of binoculars. Okay, let's go to Fort All Dead. I know what to do. We're gonna go in here. Deploy skeletons! Perfectly Bob's normal. Okay! Heck yeah! We're gonna get such a surprise tomorrow. But I also, you know, poison them, right? So aren't they gonna be all dead tomorrow? Ah, it's a pickle. It's a pickle. Wait. What? No, wait. I can't remember what we had here. Oh yeah, dynamite. Let's go get our dynamite. Dynamite dance. Here we go. Ooh, you see a sign that says Snake Spring over yonder. Let's go there now. I haven't been to Snake Spring, and I definitely need some more oil. Tuna cactus. It's gross. Coffee cactus. Whoa! That's a lot of snakes! An endless stream of snakes! Let's grab a handful. Oh yeah, snakes. I need to oil you guys. Let's see. So that does 13 to 16. Oh yeah, definitely. There you go. Let's just start doing them one by one. Wow! See, I want to fight the handful of snakes because I need some more snake oil. I'm out. Been out for a while. Fan the hammer. Snake. Bad medicine. I thought I had one where I could just shoot wildly. I guess not. It's fine. We'll just do it this way. God, snakes. Best. Get dead, snake. Yeah. Ooh, I got a snake spleen and snake venom batter. You collect 2 venom and 2 medicine. Hooray! All right, let's just do this a few more times because I definitely need the stuff. I need it. All right, which one has the most health? This one has the most health. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can only shoot it in order. But now that, you know, this one's dead, I can shoot this guy who had like 36 health. Oh, these poor snakes are just whiffing it. Oh, whiff. Get dead, Snaky. Oh, shoot. Destroying them. All right, yeah, I definitely want this medicine. So let's just do this for a couple minutes. Whoo-wee, man. Okay, so I did a lot of grinding, and I now have a snake tween. Still need a lot more experience so I can get a teenager. Eventually I'll get adult. And eventually become venomous. I mean, I'm gonna get there soon. I have quite a lot of stats already, so I'm just gonna leave the snake village. I also got like a shit ton of snake bladders. Look at that. Poison, restore, spleen, set enemies on fire. Dear God. Let's go to Dynamite Dance. Off this trail's shoulder, you see an ancient petroglyph. Ooh, translate them. They seem to translate it to the second of a conscious soul. My second's the second of a conscious soul. What? I don't know what that means, but we're gonna buy a year's supply of dynamite. But I have a coupon. I have a coupon. My coupon. Can we just talk to you? Where's my coupon? I have a coupon for it though. Here you go. Redeem it. Yes. Oh, I didn't even have to come here. Yeah. All right. So now I can go to the gulch. Gustavan's gulch. And we could redeem this coupon. Ooh, there's a skull. Just sort of rolling around the road towards you. You look directly at it. And we step on. And when you step to one side, it swerves to match. Let's face it down. Oh, you know what we're going to do here. We're going to do a little of that old action. Get rid of it. One hit. That's right. Oh. A fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello. Being a mayor, welcome. Now go away, please. Goblin seems friendly, but blocks your entry into the gulch. Let's talk to it. Can I not coming in? Sorry, only for goblins, being very private. Hornswoggle him. Hey, though, outside the gorge, I was seeing a thing you liking a lot. Oh, what thing? What thing do you liking a lot? Pies? They're all pies. Oh, there's pies all over out there being. This seems dubious, but would be neglectful being to not checking it out. The mayor takes out a fork out of his pocket and leaves. Cool. Oh, so the goblin areas. The sign says nothing interesting in goblin. You hear a quiet rustling as though there's a goblin rummaging through a crate filled with straw. I don't want to fight these goblins because they seem really nice. Goblin library? Go inside. The shack is filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves in turn are filled with crude books. 3 titles catch your attention. So very complicated numbers. How to, bird noise, Alice going into seeing glass. So very complicated. All I can tell about this book is that it concerns extremely high level mathematics. You don't have the vocabulary to understand all of it, and probably still wouldn't if it was written in English. Your brother would probably love it. Bird noise. This book is extremely detailed treatise on the birds or the sounds that different birds make. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate great crested grebe impression from a book, but that's how it's detailed. And Alice into the Seeing Glass. This popular children's novel has been translated into Goblin. Jabberwocky still reads pretty much the same. Oh, it's brilling, being, and trove of slithing did in the wabe graying and also gimballing. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll stop browsing. Man, I don't want to blow this up. You listen to the door but don't hear anything. Check inside. Rats. Looks like the door's locked. Let's pick that lock. You enter what turns out to be a delicatessen and help yourself to what turns out to be sandwiches. I got some goblin sandwiches? What? Storage. Alright, so there's nothing in here. The shack is filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number in goblin. Look in a random drawer. There's nothing in the drawer, but you find an old lollipop stuck to the bottom of the drawer. Nice. Look in more random drawer. Nice. And look at an even more random drawer. Goblin trousers. Alright, let's stop looking. Cool. You hear a couple goblins rushing around in there. Sounds like they're doing something really important. What's the sign say? Red herring storage. That's a red herring. Mayor's house. Alright, so inside his house, the shack contains a bed and a desk. Investigate the bed. It's made of cactus logs with a blanket made of woven together cactus needles. Ow. Alright, and the desk is strewn with folders. You notice one that says important secrets. Read the secrets. You learn a variety of secrets though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is there's a spare key in the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the storage hut. I want to write this number down. You never know if this is interesting, right? Oh, but it's in the storage hut. This is the storage hut, right? Look in drawer. Okay. Ooh, Ghost of Gulch cave key. All right, sweet. What's in here? Theater. You press your ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sounds like lines from Hamlet, except in goblin tongue. From the vantage point, you also notice a sign next to the door reading backstage entrance here at Being, with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. Let's head backstage. You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind a curtain. Not only is it Goblin's version of Hamlet, it's also been rewritten as a one-man show. To being or not to being? Oh, that is a question. Could it be better thinking to suffering a crazy things and arrows, or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because fighting? To dying, to sleeping, hey! Dreaming maybe, but oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow, pretty weird probably. You watched for a while. The bits where the actor has to do sword fight for themselves is pretty entertaining. Nice. What's this one? Cafe. The door is locked. Lockpick it. You enter what turns out to be a cafe and reconstruct a few cups of chicory from the leavings in various dirty cups and sinks. You stop to wonder why a cafe wouldn't be open at this time of day. You see a schedule posted on the wall, and sure enough, it says somebody named Gene is supposed to be working a shift. He always was a shiftless layabout, that Gene. Nice. Guard barracks. Oh, I don't want to fight them. I don't want to fight if I don't have to. Door to treasure cave. All right. Is this like a way out? No, it's not. Okay. Just want to make sure. Treasure cave. Head inside. What? Are you guys having fun here? This goblin's paying more attention to the book, Goblet, than to you. You're pretty sure you aren't going to just be waltzing on by. Spoil the ending. Hey, Goblet, good book. What thinking about when Goratio is only surviving one at the end? Everyone else dying, poisoning, sorting, pow, blam. No, spoilers! The guard runs out of his cave. Yay. Alright, the Goblin Guard is whistling a little wooden bird call, but they're too busy to beat you up. Let's try out the bird calls. Duck behind the stalagmite and do your great crested greb impression. Gasp! A great crested greb. Wow! Sweet. I'm happy I read those books now. Unlike the other two guards, this one's being very tentative and seems very suspicious of you. Also, unlike the other two of the guards, they have a name tag named Gene. Remind him about the cafe shift. Hey Gene, you're supposed to be working at the cafe today. You forgetting? Oh, wow. Oh no! The goblin quickly takes off the guard uniform and puts on a cafe uniform. Yay! Dude, so happy I looked around. Oh, I can't pick that up. I don't have any more stupid... Oh, wow. More dynamite. I don't have any more needles. Damn it. I need some more needles.